My name is Mira Hunter. Some of you know me already.
Oh, we do.
I am a wife of a veteran and mother of two. I am an immigrant from Czech Republic, former East Bloc Czechoslovakia, communist Czechoslovakia. I came to the United States 25 years ago, married native from Morgantown, and in 2015 I took an oath at the courthouse when I became a citizen. You might be thinking, how was it like to live behind the Iron Curtain? Well, born and raised there under a regime normalizing the occupation of the Soviet Union military, in my country, it was not that great. The Soviet soldiers were marching through our streets for over 20 years. I remember very well being scared and feeling hatred towards them. Czechoslovakia was under the boot of the Soviet dictator, and we had a puppet government, puppet dictator. Words against it were only whispered behind the closed doors, making sure nobody could hear us. The mistrust and fear of being turned in, betrayed, and taken by the secret service called STB. I remember people being arrested and persecuted for reading forbidden books, for listening to a radio station, Voice of America, broadcasting in our language. Dragged out of their residences in early morning hours in the dark and being arrested and taken away in black vehicles. Yes, that was Czechoslovakia. I remember TV stations spewing the Communist Party propaganda, the always pro-Soviet propaganda. No freedom to speak against it, no free elections, no freedom to travel, no freedom at all. People were getting fed up. And then the year of 1998 rolled in. That year in November, thousands of people took to the streets, marching, chanting, singing freedom songs, and ringing their keys in protest. The whole East Bloc started to fall apart like the game of dominoes. I was there, young teen, student like most of us protesting, like a lot of you guys here. I was there being witness and taking part in the regime's downfall, freeing my country from oppressive fascistic regime. Yes. Yes, it was fascism. It was not communism, although they claimed to be it. They called themselves Communist Party, but the truth was that the system was just like the one in 1930s Nazi Germany. Fascism can have different names and different faces, but it can't be mistaken for anything else. The Soviet Union and the whole East Bloc was such one. Now I ask yourself a question. Does any of what I spoke of sounds like we might be on the path to that? Yes, I have never dreamed of it being even possible to watch something like that happen to a beacon of freedom such as USA. It is beacon of freedom such as USA, excuse me. I could see the writing on the wall soon as Donald Trump's ascending down the escalator in the election in 2016. Yes, I sounded warnings, and no one wanted to believe that. 10 years later, here we are. I'm fighting yet again for my country. And yes, the United States are my country. My home as much as any of born here. So, my fellow Americans, I ask you, please, please, do not allow no dictator, no wannabe king to be allowed to such blatant corruption and take over of our government. Stand up, organize, and vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because believe me, it does.